Shut up. No, screw you, game.
Today, Precarious plays
Deus Ex, Human Revolution. Everything is fine, and everything went exactly according to plan. I have video proof of it.
My favorite thing is when you punch somebody, all the spit flies out of their face. Like I said, I think that we should be playing with as much as minimum violence as possible. But it is a nice touch that you can just seriously punch the snot out of people. I'm
very angry because I promise it's not just it's not just chronomancy that makes me good at this game. It's not just quick save, quick load.
Yeah.
It's just we were talking and having a good time, and we were just having fun.
And then some guy just came and stared you in the face.
Well, okay, I can tell you exactly what happened with a visual aid right after I see if maybe I can, if I drop the pistol. No, I'm not going to worry about that because the sniper rifle has to be worth dollars. Mm-hmm. And there's the vent. Dang it. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody is knocked out at this point anyway.
But you might as well just close the door and cat through the environment. Do you think that...
You get experience points for traveling.
Do you think that your limbs make it easier to climb through vents?
No, I think that the optional morph ball mode makes it easier to climb through vents.
You can get...
Vents.
You can get morph ball mode?
That's what I've been doing this whole time. Do you think Adam Jensen can just go from being this tall to... Okay, that's a really big vent. Never mind. It doesn't even hold up as soon as you stand next to it.
Because I would maybe have believed you.
No,
or
it's just a ridiculously huge vent.
Maybe when he kneels, like the joints come together and then like tank treads show up and you just
you scooter boots through.
Yeah, like an amazing power slide, but it just has tank treads.
No, it's a different game. That's called Vanquish.
Oh, okay.
So it's by Platinum Games. I'm being dead serious.
I know, I remember.
So what happened is I was trying to do a transition from here to there, and because we were talking and I'm just trying to move quickly through the environment, right when I was here, I realized that I had passed a point of no return. Mm-hmm. I couldn't go back to there, so I had to keep moving forward. I realized too late that this would have been the correct solution. Hiding out here until the person in that room turned around completely. Mm-hmm. But I thought I could get to them in time if I just ran in and bashed them. In my defense, I did get to them in time in the sense that they did not attack me successfully.
But they went...
Yeah. They made a big loud noise and alerted all of their burly friends.
Who are now sleeping in another room.
The burly soccer buddies. So since I kind of cleared this place out, I should probably take a quick look around, right? I mean, like, I put in the time, put in the work. Oh, good, 125. What would I have done without those 125 credits and 2 more stun darts for the stun gun I don't even have yet? I'm living that AUG life now. Oh, and I love these.
Yeah, how cool are they?
I mean, really cool.
They're just like in these little clippy packs and probably in some kind of liquid or gel suspension.
Yeah, I mean...
Because you would want to keep them sterile, and I mean, if you packed them in a liquid that had, I don't know, some alcohol or maybe some saline solution or something.
I think that would be too, like, needlessly heavy. Why wouldn't they just come up with some sort of sterile gas?
They might. I don't know.
That's just suspended in there.
They're pillow packs. They could be anything.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's neat. It's...
Oh.
So, let us talk about some more art. Because I just can't stop.
See, everything went... Adam, come on.
Just punch the spit out of his face.
Well, it's just... I think I just broke that guy's elbow. Dislocated?
Look.
I don't know what happens to an elbow when you...
Adam Jensen...
Make that motion.
...is proof that you can recover from a broken elbow. You can recover. The art that I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
This feels very modern. In fact, it feels futuristic.
Oh, no, this is the thing that I actually wanted. Although, what did I want it for? The pistol is actually really good in this game. I think this is what I'm gonna do. Sorry, you can keep going.
Thank you. It feels really futuristic.
Yeah.
And it felt even more futuristic when it had... Ooh, are you drink?
Yeah, I misclicked.
It felt even more futuristic when it came out. Because this was a very beautiful and trendy thing when it did come out. So there are pieces of it that have leaked all throughout time.
Oh, that was a huge mistake. Fortunately, anytime now, Adam's blood filtration is gonna kick in, and just any second.
I'm gonna
just
come back.
There we go.
Here we go.
That was an entire bottle of whiskey.
And that took how many seconds? 5 or 6?
Not a lot.
No. Are you just drinking to get it out of your inventory?
No, that'd be ridiculous. I'm just having trouble. Oh, so you swing it. Okay, that's what you do. There.
Okay.
Oh, I think
Why are you drinking? What's wrong? My inventory is full and I wanted another thingy. I'm gonna be so hungover tomorrow.
Oh, wait.
It's worth it.
It's so funny to imagine that of all the things Adam Jensen could be upset about, that's the thing he picked. My pockets are big enough.
My pockets are full. I can't.
And then you see him, he like
more stuff, and he just takes a big shot of tequila.
He pulls his his attaché case out of his thigh, because that's just all storage space now, man.
And he takes like a fifth of alcohol, just chugs it and throws it away. He's like, that was good. I feel bad.
You're kidding me.
What?
I'm not gonna spend on anything yet. Hopefully I'll get one more before I'm out of here. No, I think that the goal might be like right there. So I was going to steal the first augmentation choosins from you.
Yeah.
And just make it... Oh, wait, you know what? While I'm here, let me quickly look up the correct name for it, because I couldn't remember if it was Casey or Cassie. Hold on. Casie. Casey.
Casey.
Yeah. It's a computer-assisted social interaction enhancer.
Okay, fine.
Well, I've never gotten it as the first thing, and I was kind of hoping that I would be able to get it before having to interact with the boss encounter of this place, which I think makes a really strong first impression as far as bosses go. I think the enemies that you eventually fight whenever you get to battle the people from the intro, like Sneaky Machine Gun Girl and the others, they never really felt like the bosses of this experience.
Yeah.
People like the gunman at the end of this sequence, that's a proper boss, right? So I think that I mostly just sort of filtered out those other guys. the enemies.
Other souped up humans.
Right.
We saw what that does.
Did we?
No, I was wrong. We didn't. I thought it was the hurricane thing, and then I realized that I just recognized the bluish green light on the bottom and assumed death.
The base might be... I don't know.
Well,
they
they
might have
trained
recycled.
me.
They might have recycled parts of the model.
They trained me on that color coding really well.
I wonder if it's possible to get enough experience. Maybe if you don't mess so much stuff up. So it's interesting in this game that I think you get more points for knocking people out stealthily and non-lethally. Mm-hmm. But that's really the only incentive. It is a lot harder to play this game in a friendly way because you're leaving more eyes on you. Mm-hmm. Enemies can wake up KO'd enemies they find, but there's no bringing back dead ones, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've got a funny story about this scene.
Help me.
That I'll have to tell some other time. Keep it in mind.
Ooh.
Long story short, I have a weird personal beef with one of the developers of the game about how this scene was presented in the trailer.
Yeah.
Because they show snippets of it, and the way they show it...
Patch me to Seraph, now.
Actually, I guess it's not a long story. So it was at a PAX, and they were demonstrating the game, and they were taking questions, and somebody stood up and was like, can you explain how some of like the hacking people's, like taking control of enemies works? And the developer was like, what? Mm-hmm. And his tone was that of like, what are you talking about?
What are you even saying? When did we... What is that?
And what that person very understandably thought was, oh, so when Adam was reaching for that guy, he did something and made him turn his weapon on himself.
Oh.
And what's especially aggravating in hindsight is you get similar powers to that, like remote hacking stuff.
Yeah.
In Mankind Divided.
Oh my
and
god.
That developer was such an ass, like in his tone, right?
Well, yeah, because
he was very flippant.
Yeah, he was like, no, that doesn't happen. He probably thought he was being messed with, honestly.
I don't know. It was just, it was peculiar.
Mm-hmm. But
I need to make space.
Are you gonna drink some more?
No.
Go ahead, drink some more. It's fine.
I need to remember. So, are those just pistol rounds? Well, I need the pistol rounds. What I don't need right now. Let's see. Explosive revolver? No, I can.
You don't need anything that kills anybody.
Well, I will, because you can fight robots, and they don't count as...
They don't count against whatever counter is keeping track of lives in this game?
Right.
Okay. Whatevs.
So what I need to do is...
Can we stop staring at this person?
Yeah, sorry. It's just, listen. You don't understand. He has an entire box of Cyber Boost Pro Energy Packs. Let me show you them. Look at that. Look at how delicious they are.
Yeah.
It's Cyber Boost Pro Energy. It's an artificial food energy source packed with proteins and carbohydrates.
Oh, that sounds so food.
In practical terms, it gives me 2 green bars.
Oh, that's nice.
That's like 2 additional head punches.
Mm.
It's a pretty good number of head punches.
It's like double the head punches. Okay. I keep starting on this journey talking about the arts.
Oh.
Okay, so we've covered the fact that everything within the game universe looks like it is related, but not the same. It doesn't look like it all came from IKEA, but it does look like it all came
from a time and a place.
Yeah, from a time and a place. And it also looks like it wasn't all popped in there the same exact time and place, okay?
Right.
So you can see the progression of different trends within the different objects that we've seen just in this building. This is a much bigger game than this. Did you know that you can go outside? Anyway.
Why would I do that?
To ride with your friend Merrick? Is that her name?
That, I think, might be her last name.
Oh. Is that Farida?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's...
Farida Merrick?
I think that's the order.
That's such a cool name. Love it. Anyways, so... in its own context, great job. Awesome. Now, once you add in our perspective, all of these places and things look modern, and they looked even more modern when they came out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's an extra super dose of goodness that all of this references back to, like, art that was coming up in the Renaissance and then blends it with art that was happening at the time this game was made. And that is just wonderful. And there are lots of reasons why that is wonderful, and it supports the entire story of the time of this game, and that's why it makes me so happy.
Mm-hmm.
But alas, I don't think we have time to go into that.
Well, not today, but I mean, we are still in, like, the tutorial zone.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about architecture for ever. This game has a lot to unpack in just the surface layer detail.
I don't think that the game is going to give me another Praxis kit before...
Is that a hex-shaped paint can?
That might have just been... That's probably just to save on resources.
All right, fine.
Yeah, it's probably supposed to be a round
But
thing.
this game makes it look like a stylistic decision, okay?
Listen, man, I think there has to be an end somewhere. Why not have it be at the rounditude value of the paint cans?
Like, just
you know?
Look at the logo. Look at the serif logo.
Which one? Oh,
that one.
Okay.
It does not look so outdated that it doesn't match any of the current design, but it is clearly older than the building around it and the fashion that people are wearing. Like, they're probably due for a rebrand in 2 years.
Well, I mean, it's a... like, so here's the problem. As someone that's trained in design...
That's a wing.
The thing about it is... I don't know if I would recommend a serifed font.
For Serif Industries?
Well, I mean, just generally for a logo in this era.
I think...
Because so often they're going to wind up on a screen.
I disagree, because I think that this deliberate choice of typography has to do with what typography they were making in the Renaissance.
No, I think it has everything to do with the fact...
It's humanist serif typography. It's humanist. You get it? It's cool.
I think it has everything to do with the fact that one of the designers was like, I mean, it's called serif. I feel like they've got us over a barrel here. We have to... I mean, one of the Serif Industries designers in universe.
Okay, maybe in universe. Okay.
It's like, he's going to be so mad if we have a sans serif font.
I am going to... don't make me get my books.
And it's also... It's a really funny joke if you are a designer, because it's like, oh, wait, Serif Industries adds limbs to people?
I know! It's so good!